Hi, welcome to Inspector TX. I'm Brian Parfrey. Now when we take an inspection, when we take on a project, we care about our customers. We want them to be able to see it, not only one time when they walk through the property or two times with the real estate agent. Whether it's a commercial property or home, we take pictures of any deficiencies that we find. Why? Well, it just makes it really crystal clear. We don't cloud it with a bunch of words. We take each picture and caption it what's wrong and what we find that is deficient. Most of our inspections have over 150 pictures. A property this size, I'll probably have 300 to 500 photos of items that we find that are inconsistent or known as deficient. It's one of the best tools out there to help the client and also the sellers understand what the conditions are of the property. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the key components that we're look at. We're not going to look at everything today, but I want to show you some things that are critical, and you should make sure that your inspector checks before you purchase that property. Come on, let's take a look. Check to make sure that you have 32-inch access at minimum. You also want to check your weather stripping, your threshold, to make sure it's a zero clearance and that you have it caulked and sealed. What you want to also check for in each and every window is the proper coatings for energy efficiency, at least as much as they can be in commercial. You want to check for all the gaskets to make sure they have a proper seal all the way around and they're not damaged or painted over. You want to make sure a complete frame, everything is a nice tight fit, and it's also caulked. This is not a required check, but again, I'm an IECC inspector, an energy inspector. This one also says that it's FAR, so this one's good. You saw a couple of the other doors were clear glass, and it said clear or near, so that's the improper coatings. But this one, the windows are good. Again, we want a zero tolerance for our threshold. We want it well sealed, and we want a door sweep on the door side so that it keeps any water from coming in and also any airflow, pollens, and humidity from coming into the units. We want to also check the insulation on the ceiling. And then we have to get on the roof to check our AC systems and how the roof was laid and what type of materials. We talked about the lights. And here you have the lights that are inside. You can see the label. And the label actually says AT, which means airtight, and it is an IC can. You can see that there's no holes or a way that air escapes through the cans themselves. If you could find it on a job site, that's what you want. If they're already up and it's existing, take out the light bulb and read for the sticker for airtight AT and IC airtight cans. Some other things you want to look at is the sheetrock. You want to make sure that this is a fire-rated sheetrock. In between units, you must have not a 1 hour firewall, but a 2 hour firewall. Check that on your commercial jobs, whether it's new, under construction, or an older building.